Your strength is intimidating to somebody. They ghosted you and expected you to take it harder. It could have been a friend, and maybe you ghosted them, but they still feel connected to you. They felt like there was a strong connection, that you should have been more upset about it. You might not have even noticed. Wow. They thought they were doing a great job of love bombing you. That really is the vibe, is that you didn't even notice. You might even laugh and say, they ghosted me. I'm just here to confirm your intuition. What else do they want to tell you? A lot of disappointment here. A lot of disappointment. You are very intimidating. You already know the answer. You changed me forever. Rumor has it, ulterior motives. All along, you saw the ulterior motives. It could be that somebody may have confessed something to you lately. If not, they want to confess something, but you don't even need the confession. This is one of those things you need to sidestep. As if it's just a pile of, let's just say, something gross that you shouldn't step in, okay? Maybe from an animal. Wouldn't you sidestep it? Yeah, this person wants you to step right in it. And I'm here to tell you, don't do that. They're trying to lure you back. They may have ghosted you thinking you were going to pursue. You did not. Rumors. And also, there's a family connection here. I know, because it's the holidays. Like, they were really counting on you being upset about something. And they were talking about it, thinking, they're just going to be so mad when this happens. And you're not even fazed. You need to continue that, okay? Public exposure. The cold shoulder. Okay. Funny. That just confirms you have been giving them the cold shoulder. It's so funny. It's a situation where, seriously, all eyes were on you, but your eyes were on something else. Okay. Keep it going. Just keep it moving like this. See that? This woman just keeps moving. Look, it says someone is deliberately distancing themselves. Deliberately distance, public exposure. It doesn't matter what these people think. I really am getting a feeling of some of you walking into a room full of family members or friends or people you haven't seen in a while. The person who ghosted you might be in that room. Or it could be somebody not in the room at all. It's however it resonates, but something has definitely been exposed. Some ulterior motives came to light. The public exposure may or may not have been online or on social media, but it may have. But yeah, a rumor really got out about somebody. That's why they're so upset. That's why they don't want to say anything. They assume you already know. And they just don't want to make it worse for themselves. Wow. It's just massive drama, okay? What's the T, Oracle deck? Photo proof, obsessive lover, legal issues. This is all about the rumors. Is there a divorce? Is there a custody arrangement that's getting changed? A will that was amended? There are so many rumors going around right now. It's all part of the same pile of garbage that you need to sidestep. Photo proof. It doesn't even matter. Okay, I didn't realize this. Inside scoop. If someone sits down to interrogate you about a rumor, just stay focused on yourself. There's so much more going on behind the scenes here, and I'm always just here to tell you to overlook this. What should you focus on? What else is going on in your life? Because I'm telling you, this is something that you could just devote some drama to. Don't let it ruin your holidays. Don't let it ruin your week. You just really don't understand. Like, when things take your emotion, it takes your consciousness. That's what consciousness is. Your emotions are what you're fixated on, what you're into at the moment. If you have anxiety, if you're constantly worried, that has your emotions. That has you by the root chakra or the sacral. People who are so connected to physical adult urges, I'm going to say, that is just root chakra all the way. I was just watching a documentary about a man with the last name Epstein. Now, there's a whole lot to unpack with that issue of him, but I do think part of it is that he just has too much root chakra energy. That is some kind of curse that's been put on that man. Among other things, like I said, a lot to unpack. Let's not even go there right now. I'm a survivor of certain things myself, which is why I decided to watch that. I'm just going to say, part of the ascension, the reason we're ascending, it's in your mind. Jesus is trying to tell you that. Just like him walking on water, he believed he could because he knew what he was dealing with. He went to the cross knowing what he was dealing with. Like, the whole point is to keep your consciousness focused, your emotion focused. on what's important, things that are above, not things that are below. And I'm starting to see how that is so chakra related. And you can go look this up if you want, like what emotions are connected to which chakra. And it makes sense. I'm here to pull you out of that, like just lift you, or at least help do that. I can't make you do anything, but I'm here to help just lift you out like one of those claw machines, a little toy. Let's get you out of this, because this could ruin your holiday. And you are someone who has things to do. I mean, you got to live for today, but prepare for tomorrow. Just prepare. Prepare as though the good thing you want is coming. And for this collective, I don't usually make future predictions. Look, you are a lighthouse, Kim Howe. I just think 2026 is going to be a big year for this collective. I don't care what the news says. Don't worry about that. The whole thing about the news, like especially the economy and all this stuff going on, they want us to be so focused on that we ignore what's right in front of our faces. They want our minds to be out here instead of in here. Turn your eyes upon Jesus, like the hymn says. It means your pineal gland, your inside, your Kundalini awakening. Live your life in truth. You have been set free. Free of this chaos. The power is in your mind. Right and left hemisphere, the cross. Right and left, and then the middle is the balance. You need to really sit and meditate about what you want to do. Pretend all this stuff is behind you. Because I'm talking to a collective who you just need to get on it. Like if you really want to ascend, which we all do, don't we? Don't we? Fake it till you make it. Your world around you is a reflection of you. You don't have to take any of this negative stuff that's dragging you down in these lower chakra emotions. As soon as you say, I am unaffected by this, you start being unaffected by it. It starts one thing at a time. It's just like getting a train moving. Just start with saying, I am calm. Look, your strength intimidates people. You don't have to be bothered by this. There's just no point to it. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people, you want to hear the dirt. You want the inside scoop too. Get enough just to see what's going on, but then move on, because this is just not worth it. I don't know how to describe how not worth it any of this is for you. 2026 is going to be your year. 2025 is your year. But 2026 is coming, and you just have better things to do. In fact, that's what's going on. This could be such a thing where it may get you involved with people you shouldn't be involved with. You may end up spending Christmas, New Year's in places that you're going to look back and be like, I shouldn't have done this. Why didn't I get away from these people? This person, like we started out talking about being ghosted. You already know the answer. You are strong. It's just manipulation. Somebody wants to manipulate you into doing something for them, and it's likely a family member. What should you focus on? You already have the victory. Just keep telling yourself, I already have the victory, because you do. You do have the victory. It starts with saying it. It starts programming your energy. The actions start lining up. The belief. All of it works together like a train going down the track. One thing at a time. And it gets hard to slow that train. Get your train on a different track. I'm getting a lot of train symbology right now, but just don't let this derail you. I didn't even mean for that to be a train thing, but no, that's what it is. Derailing. You're headed down the track to something much better, and this wants to derail you. Don't let it. You have nothing to hide. Okay. If someone comes in for a conversation about why this happened, this ghosting, whatever, tries to make you feel like you have something to hide, there it is. There's your sign. Ask your spirit to show you more signs as well. But I'm telling you, that's one of your signs. Is if someone is asking a secret, what are you hiding? You have nothing to hide. Except for the fact that maybe you just don't need to tell these people everything going on with your life. Just be quiet, because the more you give them, the more they're going to use. There are some people out there with no life. No life. Living vicariously through you or other people, and they don't know what else to do. Okay, and that's all this is. You are busy work to them. Keep it moving. Don't give them attention. You already have the victory, and you have nothing to hide. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.